My name is Megan. I am a client coordinator here at AMA Med Spa. So we just seen Nikki get ready. Now we're gonna get unready with me. Okay guys, so everything is laid out. I'm gonna break down my step-by-step nighttime routine. So this is something I do every single night when I come home from work. To give you a little background, my skin is dry and oily. So in combination with the weather changing, I am a little bit on the drier side, but I do get very oily throughout the day. So these products are perfect if you have dry, oily, or combination skin. They're all very gentle. The cool thing about Dr. Gulcher's line, you don't need a ton of products. These are effective. So if you're someone who's scared and you're new to skincare, super effective, super gentle. Everything's paraben free, dye free. So let's go ahead, jump in and get started. Okay, so let's get started. First, we're gonna pin the bangs back. So I'm gonna pin the bang back. I have my mirror here and my products here. So if you're like, what's she looking at? So we're gonna pin back. Okay. My first step is cleansing. With a cleanser, it's always super difficult for me because I want to feel like my skin is clean without having to wash it a million times. But some of those can be super drying and I don't want to dry out my skin. So clean, deeply, perfect, 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 perfect. You feel like that firmness, like that tightness when you're done, like your skin's clean, but you're not like dry and irritated, like, oh my God, where's my moisturizer? So really love this one. Little bit goes a long way. You get a nice lather. Let's do it. Okay, so we want to get all over. It feels so good. And the eyebrows. Don't forget the hairline, all the makeup that builds up in there. Around the eyes. It's gentle enough. You can go around your eyes. It's not going to cause any irritation. Okay, and then we'll rinse. Okay, so we're cleansed. We're gonna dry, pat, dry, don't rub. We're gonna pat, pat, pat. Perfect, on to step number 2. Step number 2 is one of my favorite steps, but I'm gonna be saying that like the whole time because I really love everything. This is See Freshly. So if you're using a toner, this would go in place of the toner. Not drying anything that we had left over that the cleanser didn't pick up. If there's any excess makeup or dirt throughout the day, this is gonna take it off, but not dry out our skin. It's gonna brighten and help balance, moisturize. So we are gonna take one little pad and then super easy. One side of the pad, we're gonna do half our face. Don't be afraid of the neck either. Okay, perfect. And the other side, we're gonna go around the eye, back down the neck. And I did, I still had a little bit left over, so these are so important. Okay, and then on to step number 3. So step number 3, super important step. And I'm so excited for this step because I was never able to use a retinol. My skin was just too sensitive. Even if I used it once every week, I would burn, I would like flake and become super, super red. Like I know retinols, you're supposed to flake, but my skin can never handle any kind of retinol from any type of brand. But Dr. Gulcher's, and I use the strongest one, the 1%, never had a problem. So I'm very excited. It helps with my texture, helps with my pore size. So I'm super thankful because retinol, no matter what age, is a vital step in skincare. So let's apply. I let the retinol, before I put on my moisturizer, I just leave that alone. I let it like really absorb into my skin. So while I let that sit in for a second, I do another step, another favorite step. This is Latisse, something also sold here at AMA. It's an eyelash serum. It's really not just for eyelashes. Anywhere you want hair to grow on your body where there's a hair follicle, Latisse will make it work. So I'll put it on my eyelashes. And I'll also put it on my brows and a little bit on my hairline. So I'll show you how I do this while we let the retinol sit in. I want to show you a little trick I use with Latisse just to make it last a little bit longer. So instead of squirting the product right onto my brush, I actually put it into the cap. So I do 2 drops right in my cap, because sometimes I feel like if I drop it on the brush, then like it doesn't always hit the brush. This way I know it's in here, and there's any left over, it will just go right back into the little hole once I reapply. So I have my brush, I'm gonna dip it right in there, and then I apply it to the lash line. Okay, so you just like you're putting on eyeliner. It's gonna be right along the sides. It's not irritating, very gentle, doesn't burn. If a little comes down, if you feel a little on your bottom lash line, totally fine. I scoop it up with my finger and I brush it onto my brows because I don't want to waste anything. And anything that's left over in the cap or on my brush, I just quickly comb through my brows and then just a little bit in my hairline to make my hairline look a little bit fuller. And that's it, now we're done. Final step is a moisturizer. I like to go a little bit heavier with moisturizer, especially at nighttime because I'm sleeping, so I'll let it absorb. I'm going to be using Hydrate Lightly from Dr. Gulcher's line. It's very gentle. It has aloe, it's super calming. It's just a basic, rich moisturizer, which because I have my retinol on, I don't need any other thing. I just need a really good hydrator. That's exactly what this is. So let's go ahead and apply. Okay. When I put it all over my lips, I go over my lips with it, down my neck, I go on my eyelids, forehead, ears, and then any leftover, I'll just put it on my hands. So we're gonna take out our clips. This is really my nighttime routine. I feel like you guys are at home with me. Next, I'm gonna brush my hair because I like to make sure there's no knots before I go to sleep. So brush, brush, brush. And that's it. We are ready for bed. We're gonna wake up feeling hydrated, looking refreshed. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you learned something, took something away. Seeing that skincare doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be a million steps. But it was super fun filming, and I really look forward to seeing you guys at AMA.